arrogant like yeah.
Hey guys, so to create this effect, which I've spent all day trying to figure out, we basically get our text, put it on top of each other, and you clip below. Now I'm going to figure out firstly where I want each text to come in. So I've already marked out the beats, but because I did it earlier. But this is basically arrogance on the first one.
Like yeah.
So, and that will be there. So, because I'm going to fade it in over the beat, I'm going to put it slightly before. Anyway, to position our text, firstly let's do arrogant. We'll click the pan and crop button and adjust it so it's a bit higher, because we want the whole thing to be kind of center together. So if we just put that a bit higher and this one a bit lower, it will be a bit more center. Not perfect, but I'm lazy. Anyway, for the purple text, the one that's going to move down, transition down, we can't use pan and crop for this effect. We have to use it in the media generator, which click by this one here, or as you've created the text it will come up, which you create in media generators, legacy text, drag that on. So we go to placement option and we click animate, and if we click this little button here, sync cursor to media timeline, that means that this is where it's wherever the cursor is on the timeline, it's here as well. So we kind of decide where we want the final position of the transition to be, and I'm going to just kind of say here, and we will position it correctly. I'm just going to kind of, let's make it even. Let's make it an even 200. No, that looks horrible. Enough of it. No. No good at this. Okay, we'll just guess. And we'll make sure that it's centered by making sure the x-axis is 0. So that's our final position. Obviously our first position's here, but I'm going to push it up a bit because it's going to move down a bit faster than that. So this, I'll show you what this transition's doing.
Like yeah.
Oh, well, we need it a bit higher, I realise. Now we just need to put the cursor here and match it to that cursor, and then we're okay.
Like yeah.
But obviously we do not want to see the purple text over this white bit, which is where the actual effect comes in. So to do this, we have to click into the pan and crop, and we click mask. We no longer need the sync cursor. Just unclick it, and then I usually click to the moment that we've the end position. We click the mask option, make sure it's ticked, and then we just get a big rectangle square thing, which is here, and we just draw a big square over the whole thing. Now, as you can see, it disappeared, which is useless, and that's because we've got the mode on positive. So for this effect we just do the opposite and make sure it's negative. I'm trying to remember, you have kind of use this box thing. As you can see, this line is changing the position of what we can see, so we decide where you'd want it to start like transitioning down from. So I'm going to say literally just it will be this imaginary line between arrogant and like yeah. And if we go back a bit, you can see where it comes in a bit. So if I drag that down a bit, it's actually going to start there instead. Obviously you can adjust it to your needs, and that is literally how you stop yourself from seeing it as it transitions down. And pretty much that is your entire effect. And then to top this off, I thought I'd play around with a clip. I'm going to solo it so you cannot see, and I thought there's a third beat we haven't done anything with, so I will just screenshot it so it's a freeze frame. And as you can see, I did this earlier. That's so many of his face. Put that in place, put that there, add a bit of black and white because that seems fun. And then if you want, we could also add a bit of a transition for arrogant because we haven't got anything. I usually go for a push. We're going down, so let's go to the right or something. This might look stupid, so I might change this plan.
arrogant like yeah, arrogant like yeah.
And that is your effect. Wish I show you in slow-mo. As you can see, it comes down like that. It's really simple. It took me ages to figure out, but it's really simple, and I hope this is useful. I know I'm not the best at explaining. I'm quite tired. But any questions, just let me know.